Hi everyone, and welcome to this new video where we are going to see every elements of the Thor interface as of now, which is April 2025. So Thor interface consists into two different elements. First, you have a big table view here that will list all of your accounts or users. And secondly, you will have this navbar, this left navbar that you can access just by taking your mouse over there and interacting with the elements. In this navbar, you have a few things. First of all, you have your name with the first letter of your last name. You have a little menu that allows you to switch to several languages. If I want to switch to China, for example, I just go there and my language is switched, so it's almost instant. I have my accounts list, which is the current list that lists all of my accounts and the settings associated to it. I have my users list, which well, just lists the current vendors I have with the providers, etc., etc. Here I have another section. And the first element of this section is the position stage. If I click on that, I have a new stage that opens. This stage lists three different elements. The positions. So it's another table view where for its positions you have the opportunity to close it. Here instead of action there is a button. Right now there is no active position, so none of them are showing, but but you get my point. The symbol, the side, the PNL. Anyway, all of your open positions across all the copied account will appear there. Same for the working orders, so limit, stop orders, etc., etc. And same for the closed positions. At all time, you have the opportunity to flatten your account. So you just have to click a quick confirmation, and all of your positions and all the working orders across all of your accounts will be closed by Thor. And lastly, you have this closed position menu, which is a bit more comprehensive, with three different labels. A label for the total net PNL of the account, a label for the total quantity across all of the copied accounts that was made during the day. And here we have a third and last label that sums up the percentages of long and short orders. For example, for 5 trades, if 4 of them are long and the last one is short, then here a 20 will be shown slash 80. 20% short, 80% long. And two other elements are left. One, here you have the time in UTC. You see that this time is not updated every second. You see it goes from 40, 16, 19, etc., etc. This is the server time, which means that this value is not your local time value, it's the time of the server, which means that every time this value moves, the server, Thor, has sent you an update to update the time, the positions, etc., etc. This is a pretty good indicator of whether or not the server is still running. If, for example, you notice that Thor doesn't seem to work anymore, you are wondering what happens, etc., and you want to be fixed very quickly on whether or not the server is crashed, which to this date has never happened once, but can happen. Then you check this clock, and it will give you, if it doesn't move, the confirmation that there is a problem with the server. If the clock still moves, then the problem is outside this server crashing issue. And lastly, you have an analyze element, an analyze button, which is grayed out here because there is no position to analyze. But basically, this is the button that connects with the Phoenix Instant Logger to analyze your trades, and there is a whole video dedicated to this subject. The next button here is the Disable All Accounts button. if I click on accounts list, you see that there is a button saying activated or no. If you had multiple accounts, then you have the possibility with this button to enable them all or disable them all. I just click on that, and you can see that the button went blue, and all of the accounts that I had here, only one in this case, got deactivated. And I can enable all of them just by clicking on enable all. Another quick tip here would be the duplication of users. Let's say that I have a lot of accounts that I need to copy very quickly. I select the account here with all of the settings, and I will triple click on my right button of the mouse. So triple click on the right button, 1, 2, 3, and here I have a pop-up that appeared. Confirmation. Are you sure you want to duplicate this client? Click on OK. Click on OK, and the user is duplicated. And you can do that as much as you want, and that will spare you the time of each time adding a new account, etc., etc., which can be quite tedious. So that's for one. Next here is the economic calendar. So the economic calendar is pretty straightforward. Right now there is not any news because I'm recording this on a late Saturday. But basically that's a calendar that sums up all of the news. So it's directly fetched from investing.com, and that allows you to never miss any potential volatile news or whatever. And by the way, that's the exact same calendar as the Phoenix Instant Logger. So basically you have two columns here, two rows, sorry, with the visible, which controls only the visibility of the news in this calendar, and you have also the possibility to control the notifications. So a notification is an alert about, I would say, this size that will pop up in your screen exactly like right now, 3 minutes before the news. And what's cool with the Phoenix, I would call that the Phoenix Instant Logger calendar, but with this calendar too, is that there is a distinction between the 3 stars news and the tier 1 news. Which means that for example, the FOMC, the NFP, the CPY, the PPY, you will have a tier 1 alert which just says that, okay, this is a 3-star news, but pay attention because this news specifically is restricted with most prop firms, so you better get out of positions right now. And this will be marked as a red bold text, and that almost guarantees you not to be ever taken into a destructive news that could make you lose your account for a really stupid reason. So that's for the economic calendar. And then you have this little button. So this button is the status button of Thor. Here you have no issue, last seen 5 minutes ago. You have to know that this button is updated every 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes this light will either stay green or switch to orange if there is a problem with the server. For now, the server pinged 5 minutes ago, and like I've said, if you want a bit more efficient status, you can go to positions and check the UTC time here. If it stops updating, then the server doesn't respond anymore. And lastly, you have the report a bug button, which features this thing. So you can type text, add an attachment, and that will directly send us an email that will allow us to fix any problem you may encounter. So that's it for now, and that's also it for this video. I hope it was useful for you, and I hope you had a chance to learn more about the ins and outs of Thor's interface. As you can see, It's not complicated, but it's also straightforward and not simplest. So I hope you've learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.